Town Talk today brings Pembroke's Town Administrator Ed Thorne back to our set. Welcome back, Ed.
Julie, it's always a pleasure to be here.
And it's almost the end of July. We're halfway through the summer, and we're into a new fiscal year for Pembroke. So tell me about, with the new fiscal year come new projects that were voted on and approved at town meeting.
Right.
So what are some of the new projects?
Yeah, and the ones that you'll see most visible in town will be those funded by the Community Preservation Act.
Yep.
They were voted on by the annual town meeting in May. And so, you know, they range from recreational projects at Matakeesia Street ball fields, where we're putting new dugout roofs on to make it safer for the players. I know that the Recreation Commission got some funds to redo the parking area and to put new guardrails up and all that. So, you know, we're constantly dressing up that area. Although, and I will say that we have received compliments from folks from out of town about how well
people love the Matakeesit ball field area. I mean, and we have the lighting.
Actually, I had a comment from a fellow town manager about that and
it's
how
well
the job that they did.
It's
so
beautiful.
we're really proud of what the Recreation Commission and youth baseball is doing out there. So, and then we have a couple of projects in the center of town that will go towards fixing up some of the buildings. We have Council on Aging received a bunch of money to redo their roofs and the painting and what have you, and the same holds true for the VFW Boys Club building, which is on the other side of the library. And we're working on projects that were funded by last year's town meeting. We're hopefully breaking it out so that we can get a better cross-section of bidders for that particular project.
So we're sprucing up the center.
Yeah, we're trying to. You know, we're still working on the community center, but that's a story for another day.
Yes, well, we will spend another day on the community center.
And then, of course, normally what we do in the summertime is we have beach projects.
Yep.
This year we'll be concentrating on Little Sandy Beach and redoing the fencing and moving some stuff around down there, in addition to the annual pond treatments to prevent the algae blooms.
And that goes on all the time, right? Especially in the summer, you have to test it constantly.
Test it constantly, but we basically treat it almost on an annual basis. Yeah. Especially the Oldham and Furnace Pond areas.
Yes. And we have a lot of people that visit those beaches.
Oh, big time. Yeah. We have, you know, almost 100 kids that are in the swim program again this year. So
which is wonderful.
We want to make sure that the water's safe for our folks there. So. And then we have a couple other projects that will benefit the Housing Authority and the Public Works Department in the cemeteries or whatever.
What about Letham's Ford?
That's going to be a big project.
And what is that?
Actually, we received some money from the Community Preservation Program to install new benching and new picnic tables there. You know, we're working with you know, the North River Commission and the Conservation Commission to address the water area to ensure that we try to remove some of the invasive species that are that are along the water and replace it with
species.
You know, with some greenery that is native to the area.
Right,
so, so you know, we're working on that.
Space.
Yeah, and we're doing our part to kind of dress that up. So
very good. And the Route 14 project, which is we're putting in sidewalks all along Route 14 from Hanson all the way to the center. This is phase 1.
Yeah, they're actually PA Landers and the state had decided to break the project that extends from Route 53 all the way through the center of town and back out to the Hanson line. They decided this summer to concentrate on the western side of the project from the center of town out to the Hanson line. So that's, you know, they're really being very intensive about that, about putting the sidewalks in, the drainage in, and then, of course, widening the road itself.
And that should be done sometime September, October at the latest.
They're looking at having it completed by the end of the construction season this summer.
That's great. Our last minute and a half, let's talk about the town hall and what you're doing at the town hall, because I hear it's a much more user-friendly place, or it's going to be.
Well,
getting there.
You know, at the annual town meeting, Article 11 created a municipal inspections department.
Right.
And we combined the Zoning Board of Appeals, the Conservation Commission, the Board of Health, and the Building Department, all under one umbrella, headed up by yours truly.
Of course.
And what we've done is we're going to consolidate all of the administrative folks into one big office, and actually we've been knocking out walls
Yeah.
and putting in windows, for the public to.
So when you walk in, instead of having to go upstairs to this and over there to that, it's going to be a much more user-friendly, consolidated group of information and knowledge and who helps who and
Yeah,
it's closer.
and those folks will be cross-trained, and,
Yeah, which
and
is
we're having all
great.
of the clerical, administrative staff will be all in one
Yeah,
in
that's
one office, and we're looking forward to that. We're working on that right now, and we're going to be moving the planning board upstairs, and we're moving the board of health downstairs.
Perfect.
And
Yep.
and we're really looking forward to having that finished product for the public's. Well, not really enjoyment, more
But it is,
like
though. It
this.
is. It makes it so much more efficient and so much more fun to go into the town hall and be able to talk to someone who, if they don't know, the person right over there knows, and they can get the answer for you.
And we have a lot of one-person offices,
Right, of
and so
course.
this way we don't have to worry about closing
If
a
somebody's
particular
out,
office.
sure.
That's correct.
great. Wonderful. Onward and upward, Pembroke.
And we're getting there.
All right. We'll have you back soon, after the summer.
Gotcha.
Okay.